The virtual table read of Fast Times at Ridgemont High happened last night with an incredible cast, and this was all in benefit of Sean Penn's charity CORE. The special event has already raised $50,000 and counting.
Yeah, so the stars included Julia Roberts, John Legend, Matthew McConaughey, Morgan Freeman, Jimmy Kimmel, Shia LaBeouf, Ray Liotta, Henry Golding, and Dane Cook. But all eyes were on exes Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt as they reunited virtually and even got a little flirty in and out of character.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, everyone. Hi,
I'm
JR.
so happy to see your face.
I know, it's so nice to see all these friends here. How beautiful.
Who that?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Aniston.
Hi, Pitt.
How you doing?
Good, honey. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
None of you guys have gotten a haircut.
COVID.
Well, I see Matthew McConaughey, so that is a good sign.
There he is.
Aloha.
Howdy, all.
Hey, hey.
Have we pulled this off?
Hi, Dane.
Hey, what's up, Chrissy?
I'm doing a table read.
Well, what the
You'll see Jen Aniston here, Morgan Freeman,
Hi.
Jimmy Kimmel, Sean Penn, Julia Roberts, Henry Golding, Ray Liotta, Brad Pitt, Matthew McConaughey, and Shia LaBeouf.
Hi. Sorry. Bye.
Is that what you look like walking around the house? What?
Julia Roberts just asked if that's what you look like walking around the house.
Wow.
Nothing to do today.
She says she has nothing to do today, but she's
That's
dressed.
what I look like when I'm going to the Oscar brunch, so there's that. That's not my nothing to do today look. Is it yours, Jen?
Yeah, no.
No.
Thank you all so much. Very cool to see this group. And Dane, thanks for putting it together.
All right. Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Break legs.
Your career's riding on this.
Come on, Linda. I haven't had a boyfriend all summer. You promised when I started working at the mall that my life would change. Do you think he'll call this week?
Listen, Stace, you want to know about guys? All right, I'll tell you about guys. They're mostly chicken. Before I met Doug, I chased every guy I thought was cute. I thought if I gave out a vibe, they'd get the message and call me up. Well, guess what? They don't call. Face it, with some guys, you have to make the first move. A lot of guys are just, wussies.
Really?
Stace, what are you waiting for?
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I'll tell you what. My father fixes televisions. And I got so many tools.
You can't fix this car, Spicoli. You can't fix it.
I can fix every piece of this car.
Angle on the blue Mustang, waffled and mangled. It's just inches away from scrap iron.
I can fix every piece of this car.
Hi, Brad. You know how cute I always thought you were. I think you're so sexy. Will you come to me?
Angle on Brad and Daydream. In a nice shirt, his hair combed back, and looking great. He walks to Linda. She reaches out and grabs him for a kiss, pulling him close. Then she pushes him away so he can watch as she carefully unstraps the top of her bathing suit. The incredible Linda Barrett's breasts fall loose. Lord have mercy. She takes Brad's hands and places them on her as she begins unbuttoning his shirt. They're just about to fall into passionate love-making when we hear,
Hey, Brad, do you have any cute...
The daydream evaporates and we see a real life again with an interior Brad bathroom angle on Linda's face.
I was engrossed by that. It's Morgan Freeman's voice, where you're just like,
Right.
I can't look away.
And first off, Shia LaBeouf was in his car doing that. I mean, he was going all in. He was doing like the actions and everything. You can say if that's brilliant or just a crazy man, but
I for one love it. I'm like, nobody else in this whole like online Zoom, whatever you want to call it, economy is going for it like that. The towel, the sunglasses, giving a full performance. I'm in.
Right. Yeah. Conveniently, 420 says Shia did a great job. Okay. But here we go with Jen and Brad. First off, like that opening where they're like, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" Like it's just fascinating. It is fascinating the relationship that we have. We know we obsess over this, that they're not only exes, but they didn't end on the best of terms. So the fact they're in this spot all this time later, it's great. It's fantastic. It's fascinating to me because I know at a certain point I don't understand it, how you can be so okay with an ex, but clearly Jen's a better person than I am. But I didn't remember the characters that they're playing in this. She's playing Brad, she's playing Linda. Obviously, I had this whole like love scene thing. This is just pure trolling at this point. Like the fact that they took those two
1000%.
roles. So it's like this at this point, they're just playing with people completely. Like once that scene is playing out, it's like obviously they knew this is going to happen. They know what people are going to talk about the next day. So this at this point is it's pure trolling.
Well, listen, when you are that close with someone and have been that close with someone for so long, there's certain triggers I think that just never go away. So like the way she is describing that scene, her voice calling his name, like it's kind of funny watching his reaction, like him getting ready for what he's got to do next, because you're just wondering like what is going through his head. But I do have to say that this sort of like whatever we want to call this reconciliation of Brad and Jen is kind of like the shining light of 2020. Like I am down for more of this. And I was never one that was like obsessed with their relationship, but I kind of love how this is playing out.
Yeah, it's just a dynamic I find so fascinating. And the fact that they can even go past the point of being okay with each other. Now they're at the point where they're literally playing with people about how they think they're going to get back together and all this stuff. Like the fact that you get to that point, not only be amicable, but the point like let's just like troll everyone and play these two roles where we're love interests and we have this whole sex scene. Like it's hilarious to me. So good on them for being so okay with it. I could never. Well, it's more on Jen's part. I could never be that okay with how your marriage ended. But yeah, she's a better person than I am, clearly.
Yeah, and it's been. I mean, it's been so long, right? Anyways.
I know. Still. I would hold on to that grudge, Carlos. I would hold on to that grudge. Nelson says with exes, it might depend on if you have a new partner or not. Yeah, so they've had other relationships since then. It always says Brad is still the sexiest man alive.
Even without a haircut, even with this COVID hair. Now I was going to say we all saw how that next relationship worked out for Brad. So kind of what's interesting is coming out of it on the other end. You know, Jen is in a very, I don't know, she seems to be in a really good position because she saw, everyone saw how that other one is kind
of. Zoe says, I'm over the Brad and Jen thing. Okay, fine. I'm over it, but I still find it fascinating.